Welcome back, children. So due to some technical problem, today I'll teach class on notebook, okay? And we'll start the problem with the 7.3. Look at AD is an altitude. Altitude is nothing but height of the triangle of an isosceles triangle. That means isosceles in the sense the two sides of the triangles are equal, and is already mentioned AB is equal to AC. Show that AD bisects BC and AD bisects angle A also. Now come back to the book beta. Now this is a given diagram. Now this is information we have to show, and he said it is isosceles. Am I right? So triangle ABC is an isosceles. Now AD is altitude. Altitude makes perpendicular, touches perpendicular to the opposite side. So it's 90, it is also 90. So what I want to make here, in triangle ADB, comma, triangle ADC. If I start compare the both triangles, what happens here? Just to try to I'm exploring out the congruence rule, okay? So now I'll write angle ADB is equals to 90 degrees. That is equals to angle ADC. Here I'll write a right angle because I am going to use RHS rule. Why should I go with RHS rule? Because right angle we can know, and right angle opposite side hypotenuse. We got it hypotenuse also. If you show any one of the side is equal, then RHS rule will work out. Okay, got it. Next, AB is equals to AC. And actually from the right angle triangle, it is hypotenuse. The reason for equality is it's already given because ABC is a isosceles triangle. Correct? Next, R we got it, hypotenuse H we got it, and we have to show any one of the side now. Correct? And if you observe both triangles, AD is a common side. Correct? So here I'll write AD is equals to AD. And it is a side. The reason for equality, it is an common side. So I'll mention by RHS rule. By RHS rule, I can write a triangle ADB congruent to triangle ADC. Correct? ADB congruent to ADC. Okay. After declaring the congruence, later what we can say? Later we can say that the corresponding, the uncompared sides, the uncompared angles also equal. For example, I marked one here, marked 2, side 1 and side 2. So this one I didn't discuss. So I can say BD is equal to DC because the two triangles are congruent. So now I can write a BD is equal to DC, and look at DAB, angle DAB is equals to angle CAD. Yeah, so this part is equals to this angle. This measure of the angles, these two measures of the angles are equal because these two triangles are congruent. Am I right? So what rule? By CPCT rule. Okay, so by above information, so BD is equal to DC I have written. So this tells us AD bisected BC. That means after drawing AD, the BC has divided into two equal parts. That is the mean. So BD is equal to DC we have written. Simple. Therefore, so from this information we can decide AD bisected BC. Okay. Next, angle DAB is equals to angle CAD. So from this, therefore I can say AD also bisected angle A. So angle A also divided into two equal parts. So, okay, right. If you go back to the textbook again, look at two sides. Look at two sides AB, BC and median of AM. Median is nothing but from opposite vertex to midpoint will join. Okay, so A is a vertex and M is a midpoint on BC. If you join both, AM is a median. Is already represented. One side is equal to side 2 is equal to side 2. The median BM is equals to QN. So this length is equals to this one. Okay, he mentioned that. Then asking about, show that triangle ABM congruent to triangle PQN. Yeah, come back here. Come back to the book. Yeah. So already the marks are marking in the textbook and the book now. Yes. So AB is equals to PQ is already is mentioned. It is side. Okay. And AM is equals to PN. It is also a side. And BM is equals to QN. It is also a side. Correct? So the reason for equality, all things are mentioned in the question only. Correct? Right. So by I can say triple S rule. By triple S rule, we'll write a triangle ABM congruent to triangle PQN. Yes, PQN. Then what I want to say, the corner angles I want to talk. So therefore I can talk angle B is equals to angle C. So by CPCT. Correct? By CPCT. Why should I this one? Why should I take an B angle is equal to Q? Because furtherly is asking about congruence of ABC and congruence of PQR. Just look it now. AB is equals to, yeah. So from the diagram, AB is equals to PQ. We know it's a side and it is already given information. Correct? Now angle B is equals to angle Q. Here we can see. Correct? It's an angle because it's proved. Next. Look at BM means, I told you already, AM is a median. Median means it's a midpoint. So if BM length is 5, we know the total length and the rest of the part also 5. So overall it is 10. Correct? No? Am I right? Correct? Correct, beta? Yes? Okay, it's correct. Now, so here also QN also 5 and PN also 5. Correct? No? So here also it represents total. If you talk, it is also midpoint. I said already BM part is 5. So QN part also 5. I said PN is a median. That means it is a midpoint. That means whatever distance here, the same distance exists here also. One more 5. So overall we'll get 10. Here also we'll get 10. So simply we'll write BC is equals to QR and it is on side. And the reason it comes in chapter 3. In chapter 3, one of the Euclid axioms tells that if halves are equal, their fulls also equal. If the half of the part is equal, it wholes also equal. Okay. So now we'll write by yes rule, we'll write triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR. And remember children, to show congruence of a certain triangle, we have many methods. Okay, not only the method, we have many congruence rules. Sometimes we can able to prove in many congruence rules. Okay. Now look at this fourth question. Triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equals to AC. Show that angle B is equal to angle C. So hint also has given, that is draw AP perpendicular to BC and using congruence rule, RHS congruence rule. Okay. So if you come back here, triangle ABC is an isosceles. That means the two sides of the triangle are equal. That means I'll write AB is equals to AC. And in the hint is mentioned, draw AP perpendicular. Perpendicular means making 90 both sides. Correct? Now in triangle APB, triangle APC. Yes, just look at triangle APB and triangle APC. So what you will get? Angle APB, that is equals to 90 degrees, that is equal to angle APC. Correct? So it is a right angle. That is, I mean, again I'm going to use right angle RHS rule, because it's mentioned already, use RHS rule. Okay. Next, AB is equals to, will write AC. It is hypotenuse because it's the opposite side to the right angle. Okay. So it is already given. What is given? AB is equal to AC is mentioned because ABC is isosceles triangle. Later, we have to show any one of the side is equal. Okay. So we can say AP is equals to AP, and it is a common side. The reason for equality, it is a common. So by RHS rule, so triangle APB congruent to triangle APC. Now I'll write angle B is equals to angle C by CPCT rule. Corresponding parts of congruent to triangles. And look at the fifth question, beta. Fifth question. So read the question. So I'll draw the diagram for it. Yeah, come back. This is the diagram. The requirement to show DCB angle is a right angle, BCD is a right angle. So total angle here 90 we have to show. I'll write to show, that is angle BCD is equals to 90 degrees. So here I'll write in triangle ABC. So two sides are equal, beta. So AB is equals to AC. I told you already, if two sides are equal, the angles which are opposite to equal sides, they are also equal. So from this I can say angle B is equal to angle C. I'll write let X. Just imagine the angle X. So look at X angle, here also X angle, correct? Now angle CAD is an exterior angle. Exterior angle of triangle ABC. So I said an exterior angle is equal to sum of two interior. So this part is equal to these two. So therefore angle CAD is equal to, I'll write angle B plus angle C, and we know X plus X, that is answer 2X. So here I can write answer 2X. Next, same in triangle ADC. Look at triangle ADC. Again mark, look at the mark. AC is equals to AD. Simple. So look at AA is a common, am right? So simple, from this I can, from this I can write simply angle C is equals to angle D, and I'll mention Y. Look at Y here. Angle CY, angle D also Y. But look at beta, BAC. So angle BAC is an exterior of a triangle ADC. For ADC triangle it exterior. So angle BAC is equals to, we'll write angle C plus angle D. And as we know, it is Y plus Y, answer 2Y. Where is 2Y in the diagram? Here. Here 2Y. Now look at beta, it is a straight line, correct? And 2x, sum of 2x and 2y makes 180. So therefore at point A we'll write 2x plus 2y is equals to 180, and 2 take common, so we'll write x plus y is equal to 180. So here x plus y is equal to the 2 multiplying, so when it comes divides, so x plus y is equals to, we'll write it as 90 degrees. So go back to the problem again. So look at here, BCD angle, x and y combination, am I right? So therefore angle BCD is equals to x plus y from the diagram. So that is nothing but 90 degrees. So 90 is nothing but is a right angle triangle. So I hope you understand and solve the rest of the problems from the exercise. Thank you. Have a nice day, children.